This is Formula One.
Welcome to F1_blogs. Today, we're diving deep into a major turning point in the career of a Formula One legend, Lewis Hamilton. After over a decade of success with Mercedes, the seven-time world champion is preparing for a big change. In 2025, Hamilton will move to Ferrari, embracing a new challenge with the Italian team, but at 39, he's also feeling the demands of a lengthy and intense career in F1. Despite being one of the most accomplished drivers in the sport's history, Hamilton has openly shared his thoughts on needing a break and finding the right time to step away from racing altogether. Lewis Hamilton's journey and new direction. Hamilton burst onto the F1 scene in 2007 with McLaren, quickly establishing himself as a powerhouse in the sport. Over the years, he has amassed an incredible 7 world championships, tying Michael Schumacher's record and leaving an undeniable mark on the sport. Now, with a switch to Ferrari on the horizon, it's clear that Hamilton isn't ready to leave F1 just yet. This new chapter with Ferrari signifies a fresh challenge, but Hamilton is also beginning to ponder the end of his racing journey. It's only natural for a competitor who has been pushing the limits for so long to think about the next steps, and Hamilton is no exception. The demand for rest and the rigors of the F1 calendar. With each year, the F1 calendar becomes more demanding. Races stretch from February to December, leaving drivers with less and less time for recovery. Hamilton has been candid about the toll this takes, expressing a desire for a true break, which is difficult to come by in modern F1. There are days when I'd love a real pause, a genuine break, because you don't get a big break like in other sports, he shared. Even the brief pauses mid-season aren't enough for drivers who endure an almost year-round cycle of physical and mental strain. In an interview with F1_blogs, Hamilton explained his packed schedule. We finish around mid-December, and then, by January, you're back to training twice a day. You have to stay fit and ready, and that includes hours of physical therapy. So, there's very little free time. By February, the cycle restarts with testing and racing stretching all the way to December. Hamilton's need for a break highlights the incredibly grueling nature of F1, both physically and mentally. The mindset of a champion and the endgame plan for someone who has achieved it all. The idea of retirement could seem more accessible, but Hamilton has always been clear about wanting to leave the sport on top. He wants to avoid staying beyond his peak, explaining, "I want to go as far as I can and fully enjoy this sport that I've practiced all my life." I've spoken with people who retired early, and they often say, "Stay as long as you can. But I won't stay if I can't be at my best." Hamilton is determined not to let age dictate his performance, knowing that the level he competes at will be his indicator of when it's time to go. As he gears up for his Ferrari debut, Hamilton has outlined his vision for a fulfilling and impactful end to his career. He wants to avoid the common trap where athletes extend their careers only to see their performances wane, tarnishing their legacy. For him, the goal is to recognize the perfect time to step back and leave while still performing at an elite level. He reflects, "I have a mental plan of how long I'd like to stay. I hope there's never a moment where I lose my passion, but if that day comes, I'll know it's time." Hamilton's legacy and future in F1. Hamilton's move to Ferrari could rejuvenate both his career and Ferrari's F1 hopes. Ferrari, one of the most iconic teams in F1 history, has struggled to secure a world championship in recent years. With Hamilton's experience and leadership, there is hope that he could help push the team back into the title race, but Hamilton's decision to transition was also likely a personal one. For a champion with 7 titles under his belt, the chance to bring Ferrari back to glory may have been a major motivator, but he's also aware that the clock is ticking. Beyond racing, Hamilton has hinted at interests outside of F1, including environmental activism, his own fashion line, and various social causes. This transition to Ferrari may allow him to embrace new challenges in racing while also preparing for life beyond the track. As one of the most influential figures in motorsport, his impact will likely extend well beyond his racing career. What to expect from Hamilton's final years in F1? The next chapter with Ferrari could see Hamilton chasing an 8th title with a new team, which would cement his place as the most successful F1 driver in history. But, as Hamilton continues to assess his own limits, fans should enjoy every moment he's on the track, knowing that he is carefully planning for a graceful and powerful exit. For now, Hamilton remains as motivated as ever, poised to help Ferrari regain its former glory. How this final chapter unfolds will be watched closely, not just by fans but by the entire F1 community. Thank you for watching and joining us on this look into Hamilton's incredible journey and his thoughtful approach to life after F1. Don't forget to subscribe to F1_blogs, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. See you next time.